live from the Northtown Center in Amherst, the third game of our Fedmas High School Hockey Triple Header. I'm Stu Boyer along with Rob Rozak, the Kenmore Oh, wow. Good. Someone just said hello to me and distracted me. I can't remember for the life of me, but
Kenmore West head coach Rob Rozak.
That's where I was.
There you
okay,
go.
Rob.
There you go, Stu.
Well, thank you. But, when someone like that distracts you, an attractive face, and I'm happily married, but she distracted me. Threw me off. Anyway, we're getting set for Williamsville North and St. Joe's, a big rivalry. How do you prepare your team for a big rivalry game, Coach?
You just got to tell them, we'll wait for after the anthem.
Well, we've got quite a crowd here tonight at the Northtown Center. And as you were starting to say, how do you prepare your guys for a big rivalry game?
You tell these guys, take a deep breath. It's not going to be won in the first 17 minutes of the game. Don't let your emotions get too high or low. Play your game and stay out of the penalty box. That's the biggest thing in rivalry games. You got to stay out of the penalty box.
Now, that can be difficult to do. The officials for tonight's game, Nicholas Penberthy and Brian Wesolowski. And you will see the Marauders in the gray and maroon, Williamsville North in the black and green with the white numbers. And this has been a great rivalry for a long time. What do you think makes this rivalry special or different, if it is?
Traditionally, well, you have with Bob Rosen and Rich Grozer, two of the elder statesmen of Fed hockey. You have these two teams always seem to be vying for the championships in their respective divisions. North is always strong. Joe's is always strong. It should be a very good. I expect it to be a very good game tonight.
Well, it'll be tough to top the Will South Will East game. Scored on a goal literally, won on a goal literally in the final second. The goaltending matchup tonight: Matt Kasprowitz in the goal to our right for North, Joshua Goran in the goal to our left for St. Joe's. As we are underway off the faceoff, the Marauders control the puck. Up on the wing, sent into the north zone and going behind the net. Battle in the corner. The crowd is standing. You can't see much in there. You'll have to follow Russ Battaglia's camera work because I cannot see it. Along the boards, he comes out, and grabbing that puck is Kasprowitz, and we'll have the faceoff in the north end of the rink. So the first faceoff will be deep in the north end. And St. Joe's will get a new line out there.
This is going to be get pucks deep, Stu. Whoever can control the play from circles in is going to win this game tonight.
All right, play along the near boards. Battle in the corner to our right, and now North will carry it out. Long pass up ahead for Cunningham. On the wing, he gets squeezed out of the play. And now the puck comes along the boards where the Marauders will have it. They'll try to get it up and out, kept in by the North forecheck. They wound it around the boards. Maranka chasing in after it for North. Battle for the loose puck behind the net, right out in front. And no one could get a stick on that one. Kept in at the point by North. Good play there, and now St. Joe's will break it out. Coming right down the middle. Sending a shot that goes behind the net. And the puck is loose. The net is off the moorings, and that'll bring a whistle.
Like I said in the first game, Stu, the notorious Northtown Center goals easily come off its mooring. So this is not going to be the first time it's going to come off tonight.
So you're not saying that might have been a little strategic just to slow things down?
I don't think it's strategic. I just think it's the way it is. You know, I've coached enough games here to know that goalie Bumstead it's going to come off.
Mergler had the puck across the blue line, now sent back into the north end. Welgoss going back after it. We get a whistle, and that'll be an icing, and it'll come back for a face-off in the St. Joe's end of the rink.
Both these teams are deeper teams. You're going to see both Coach Rosen and Coach Crozier playing three lines, trying to wear the other team down. You know, this game is not going to be a game that's going to be too much pressure in both ends. It's going to be back and forth kind of game.
In other words, nobody's going to get too much free space.
No, I think there's going to be very limited amount of space in this game, Stu.
And now the Marauders carry the puck back into their zone. Pottle knocks it deep into his end, taken away by North, wound around to the near side. They'll get it up but not out. Kept in by North. Into the corner, taken back by the Marauders. They'll send it up, down on the wing, and that will be another icing. Or did they wave that off?
Waved it off, Stu.
They waved it off. Coming back the other way, deep into St. Joe's, end of the rink. They'll bank it off the boards. Almost kept in at the blue line. Matt White for North. And North will fire a shot. Kicked aside by Garon. Got his blocker or his sticker, his pad on that one. Into the corner. Coming up on the near wing. And control taken away now by North, Brendan McDermott. Now it's sent deep into the Spartans' end of the rink. Into that corner, cleared from out in front, kept in at the point.
Oh,
no, and we got a breakaway. Here goes McDermott, he shoots. Oh, what a save by Garon. Best chance of the night. Brendan McDermott went in all alone, great effort. But Josh Garon was there to make the save, and the game stays scoreless.
Bouncing puck. Will North's the first guy to in the neutral zone. The Joe's guys did a good job to get back, kind of force a little bit of pressure on him. So good save by the goaltender.
Ben Hansen to take this face-off for North. Controlled by the Spartans. Knocked back behind the net by Smith. And along the near boards, controlled by North, right out in front. Banhagen to pass right out in front. And somehow that went wide and stayed wide. Coming up on the near wing. Chasing after it, it's Colin Cronin. And now it comes to North, Jambrone.
2-on-1, could be.
Centering pass, but it's knocked away. And St. Joe's comes back the other way with Eric Nose. Nose driving toward the net. And we got players' bodies flying near that goal. Kept in by Joe's along the near boards. Battle for the puck in the corner. Now along the near boards, kept in by Joe's. And North will knock it away and go for a line change. Going back to get it is Evan Bessengal. He'll send it up on the wing, too far for anybody. And it's taken back by Hayden Blazak. And he'll bank it around the boards. He'll get it back one more time, and North will look to get started. Here's Blazak. He'll carry it over the blue line. Kept in by Okulowicz. He'll take a shot, and Garon makes the save. Caleb Okulowicz with a shot that Garon could see all the way. So far, North has the two best chances, and Garon has been equal to the task.
Yeah, it looks like South. I want to keep saying South. I mean Joe's. Joe's guy driving wide, trying to jam it past the goalie. Goalie does a good job of not letting that puck squeeze past him. North comes back the other way with a good shot. Goalie saw it all the way.
Now Joe's will bank it off the boards and get it out to neutral ice. Okulowicz flips it back behind the Marauders' net and chases after it. You hear the crowd. A.J. Vitanza for Joe's. There's a shot from the point, kicked away by Garon. A Marauders player falls down. And St. Joe's will try to get it out, kept in by North. Spartans still with it. And now the Marauders will chip it out and send it down into the Spartans' end of the rink. Good forecheck there, good check in the backboards, kept in by St. Joe's. And, oh, there's a Shot to the back that could have been a penalty. They'll let that one go.
Yeah, could have been a penalty, Stu. Could have been a penalty. You gotta watch. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it with your stick when the guy's back's turned to you.
Yeah, it could have been a cross check or what they call a butt end, which you hardly ever see called.
Nope. Could have been a cross check. We'll see. We'll see what if the referee if the referee's gonna take control of this game or not. You know, the referees, they want to let them play, but they also want to make sure the kids are protected out there.
Puck kept in at the blue line by St. Joe's. Marauders try to control it along the far boards, kept in, now sent to the near boards. Spartans looking to get it up and out. They get it to neutral ice, and spinning away from a check is Matt Mergler, and it's taken back by the Marauders. They go deep in their own end. Jack Morial. And now the puck sent down into the Spartans' end of the rink, and going back to get it is Daniel Smith. And St. Will North will send it up. Still at neutral ice. The Marauders get it. Now they'll send it over to Daniel Smith at the red line, and he'll just fire it in to the St. Joe's end of the rink. Luke Deacon goes to get it for the Marauders. They'll bring it around on the near side for Carson Youngbluth. And now carrying it into the zone is Tyler Candela. And it comes back the other way. Jack Neal for North across the blue line, and he's knocked off the puck nicely. Now we get a race for the puck, and North will win that one and chip it out to neutral ice. There's Neal for North. And they'll send it up ahead, and he will chase after it.
Oh, good
and
play
right
there.
out in front, and a great save by Goran. So Neal almost had a chance. He was right on the doorstep, and he was denied. And now the Marauders come back. That's three glorious chances for North that Goran has made the save on. Welgoss back to get it for the Spartans. Kept in along the near boards. 10:25 to go. Big hit behind the net. The Spartans taking that one. And now the puck at neutral ice. North can't quite get it. Taken back by A.J. Vatanza. And he'll send it to a teammate who tries to get it into the Spartan zone. They can't do it. Now they do. Now they come in. Driving down the middle. There's a shot that goes high and wide by St. Joe's. They look to get it back to the point. Along the near boards. Another shot. And now it's sent down the ice. And going back to get it is Brendan Donnelly. And that'll be icing. And I think that might be the first icing call of the game.
Yep.
9:52 to play. We're scoreless in the first period.
Good pressure by Joe's on that moment. They had good pressure, got a shot. North had no choice but to ice it down to the other end.
So Eric Knowles will take this face-off. No, he won't. Sebastian Latour looks like number 19. They'll try to work it back to the point. It goes into the corner. Now it goes back behind the net. And North's Gunnar O'Donohue comes away with it. They'll get it out to neutral ice. And it'll be sent back into the north end. Hayden Blazak goes back to get it. Winds it around the boards. They'll try to get it up, but they won't get it out on those boards. Now they chip it up and out. And Okulowicz chasing after it. Oh, great defensive play on the far side by St. Joe's. They pass it ahead for Eric Knowles into the near corner. Now the puck loose in the near corner. Battle for it going on along the boards. The St. Joe's player loses a stick and heads to the bench to get a new one. North will send it up on the wing, hops over everybody's stick, and it comes to Brendan Donnelly for the Marauders. His pass up on the wing, taken back by Blazak. Big hit there. Blazak. Oh, a very dangerous pass taken back by St. Joe's. Didn't get enough of a stick on that one. Winded around the boards, kept in by the Marauders. And now they get it out to neutral ice. A couple of players collide. One goes down. 8.5 minutes to play in the first period. Scoreless. Here comes St. Joe's with a shot and a great save by Matt Kasprowitz. I believe that was Luke Deacon who fired that shot. Used the glove on that one.
Last couple minutes of play, Stu. Joe's have had the better of the possession in the north end. North's back on their heels a little bit. Let's see how they respond.
Face off, won by St. Joe's. They'll get it back to the point. Now they'll send it behind the net. It'll come into the near corner. Anderson Cornwell goes after it for the Marauders. North, oh, nice save by Kasprowitz. And the puck came flying out of the corner, and another one comes flying toward the net. He'll grab that one and hang on. One thing about these games, they draw nice crowds here at the North Town Center. And they're loud crowds, and they're into the game. What more could you ask for as a high school athlete? Right out in front, taken back by North. And Maranka, excuse me, that's Mergler, will send it into the St. Joe's end and chase after it. North trying to keep it in at the point. They do, and they'll send it back behind the Marauders' net. And here comes St. Joe's. Luke Deacon sends it into the near corner. Now it goes behind the net. Deacon working. He can't hang on to the puck. He did some good work there. And now the pass from Mergler hops over his stick. He regains control. Mergler driving. He shoots. Save, rebound, all right out in front. Nobody home. Taken away by St. Joe's. And here come the Marauders. They'll send it deep into the zone. Colin Cronin sent that one in. And he hits a thundering check on Daniel Smith. Now here comes North back the other way. Jack Neal across the blue line. Neal has it poke-checked away. He gets it back right out in front. He'll shoot high and wide. Now North has the puck. Brendan McDermott spinning into the corner, taken away by St. Joe's. Up but not out. Now they get it out. Neal almost kept that one in. Another big hit there as Eric Knowles lays out Daniel Smith for North. And now Neal behind the net. Jack Neal wreaking havoc for North. Up on the wing, knocked down by St. Joe's, kept in by North. Neal pass to the far side. Max Thompson couldn't handle that one. And here comes St. Joe's the other way. Pass a little too long for Carson Youngbluth. Right out in front, kick save by Kasprowitz. And now the puck's at neutral ice and North has it. And it goes behind the Marauders' net. Going after it is Christian Brown. Right out in front with a shot. Another great save by Goran. That time he stopped Max Thompson from point blank range. Now the puck. Here comes St. Joe's coming back the other way. It's Peyton DePerno, and his shot goes wide. And North will get it up and out. Puck at neutral ice. The Marauders maintain possession. And now North will send it back into the Marauders' end of the rink. And that pass goes off a stick, but St. Joe's will get away with that one. Carson Youngbluth sends it into the north end of the rink, where Colin Coyle has it up on the boards. It goes to neutral ice, and North will still have it. There's Akulowicz getting away from his check across the blue line. Akulowicz still has it, and now it's taken away by St. Joe's, and back come the Marauders. But great forecheck by North, Dominic Maranka. Maranka looks to get it out in front. Centering pass, nobody home. Kept in at the point by North. Shot toward the goal. It's blocked, and it comes out to neutral ice. Banked off the boards for Akulowicz. Akulowicz still has it, drops it back to the point. And Gunnar O'Donohue will send it behind the net. Wound around the boards, controlled by the Marauders now, and looks like St. Joe's is going to go for a change as the puck is chipped into the north end of the rink behind the net. As Daniel Smith takes out his check, but Gabe Cusack gets the puck back. Nice play by Cusack out to the point. That puck is bouncing, kept in by the Marauders. Nice play by St. Joe's to keep it in. It'll go behind the north net, come to the near side where St. Joe's has it. Now along the near boards, kept in at the point by St. Joe's. They still have it. There's a shot that goes through the crease. Another shot that goes wide, comes to the near boards. And now the puck behind the net. Taylor, there could be our first penalty of the game, but they're not going to call it. It was a clear trip. Bouncing puck right out in front. Great save by Matt Kasprowitz.
That's a great save right there, Stu.
And a big hit right there, delivered by Eric Cunningham. The bodies are flying. The goaltenders are making great saves at both ends. Flipped up in the air by North, taken back by Jack Moriel. up ahead to Sam Moriel, and that's taken away. The puck in the corner. Big crowd in the corner, kept in by the Marauders into the north end of the rink. And going around the net, still has it. It's for St. Joe's. There's a shot toward the goal. That's blocked. Comes along the near boards into that near corner. Battle for that loose puck behind the net, taken away by North. Ryan Pozzi. And now here comes North, 2-on-2. Mergler right out in front. And Goron falls on it as Mergler and the Marauders player get into it, but they smartly skate away. Well, what a first period. 3:12 to play, scoreless.
Good pressure there by Joe's in the north end. Maybe they got away with a trip. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, Stu. I don't know, but definitely that helped Joe's maintain puck possession. But fortunately for North, the goalie was there to make the saves he had to, and they cleared the puck.
Well, I'll say they did get away with a trip. I will say it. And each team will get away with penalties throughout the night because they're just letting them play.
Well, I can't say this, Stu. I'll see these referees at some point, so I'm going to say that it wasn't a penalty.
Okay. Coach speak. Here's St. Joe's with the puck behind the north net, goes into that near corner. They look to get it out, and they turn it over, and it's sent back into the corner where it's finally taken by Welgoss for North. And he's pinned up against the boards. They get it up but not out, and now they do. And they get it to Jack Neal. Neal can't quite catch up with it, and North can't quite keep it in, and St. Joe's couldn't quite get it either. Bouncing, that puck taking some funny bounces. Carried into the zone by St. Joe's. North will try to get it out in the person of Brennan McDermott. And he'll skate away from one man, cross the red line, and he'll take a shot that Goron will stick to the side. Now the puck behind the St. Joe's net, carried out by the Marauders. And on the far wing, it's Peyton DePerno, and he'll take a long shot that'll bounce off the back boards, and Matt Kasprowitz will not take any chances. He will just fall on that, and we'll have a face-off deep in the north end.
Joe's playing a very simple game right now, Stu. Get the pucks deep, force the North defenseman into turnovers, get the puck to your guys coming in towards the net right now.
We're still scoreless, 1:58 to play here in the first period. Both goaltenders have had some great saves. There's a big hit in the far corner by St. Joe's, but the Spartans come away with the puck. Now into the St. Joe's end of the rink. Okulowicz gets it out front, taken away from him, and the Marauders come back the other way. The Marauders' Carson Youngbluth sends it on goal, and once again, Matt Kasprowitz will freeze that puck and have a face-off deep in his own end.
So a minute 30 left in the first. No score. I think play's been kind of even both ways, I want to say. I think Joe's had a little bit more puck possession in their end, but I think North has had the better scoring opportunities. Right now, you don't want to make a mistake with a minute 30 left.
I would say giving up a goal in the first minute or last minute of a period is what they'd call a cardinal sin.
Oh, it's a killer, Stu.
In the St. Joe's end of the ring, kept in at the point, but St. Joe's will get that one quickly out. And Cusack will chase after it with Blazak behind the north net. They'll try to get it out in front, and once again they do, but Kasprowitz is right there to grab that with the glove and have a face-off once again deep in the north end.
Yeah, Joe's being very aggressive on their forecheck. They're forcing turnovers right now. North just got to be a little more calmer in the back on the puck.
Well, both these teams a lot different than a year ago from what I can see. A bunch of players have graduated for both sides, so there's some youth out there.
Yeah, right. Some of these kids, the first North Joe's varsity game, so there's going to be some nerves out there, Stu.
And now the puck loose at neutral ice, sent into the Marauders zone. That pass a little high and bounces over everybody and goes out of play, so we'll have a face-off. 46.6 seconds left here in the first period. We're still scoreless, and both teams have had their chances. Matt White will take this draw for North, and he will win it, and North will simply, Gunnar O'Donohue will fire that behind the St. Joe's net. Jake Neal coming around to help, and now it comes up on the wing to St. Joe's. Eric knows. He drives toward the net, and he just had it sticked away at the last second. Puck loose along the near boards in that near corner to our right. Now the puck comes out to neutral ice, hops over the stick of Cole Kinnear, but he still has it. Long pass up on the wing for Colin Cronin, who sends it deep into the north end. Going back to get it is Sam Welgas. And along the far boards, less than 10 seconds, we're going to have our first penalty of the night.
I think his hands got a little high on the north defenseman there, Stu.
So they're going to send St. Joe's to the penalty box. It looks like it's Eric Nose heading to the sin bin for a cross check. 5.6 seconds to go here in the first period, and North goes to the power play.
Yeah, 5.6 seconds left. You got an opportunity to win the faceoff, get a shot on goal.
Well, we saw how Williamsville East won that game, the previous game.
Oh, absolutely, Stu.
Face-off deep in the Marauders' end. Puck loose. Nobody can get a stick on it. Looks like a St. Joe's player's on top of it as the buzzer sounds to end the first period. At the end of the first, go ahead. You're gonna.
Yeah, good job by the Joe's center just to tie him up. Just get down, block the guy from A, winning the faceoff back, or B, getting the puck towards the goal. So good job by the Joe's center on that play.
So North will be on the power play when the second period starts. They'll have 1 minute and 54 seconds left on the power play. Once again, after one period, it is St. Joe's nothing and Williamsville North nothing. You're watching boys high school hockey on Western New York Athletics.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
Being home.
Life can be full of surprises. but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today. Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
When you're ready to buy a home, start your search at howardhanna.com. You'll be the first to see new listings, find similar properties, and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
We get set for the start of the second period here. Williamsville North will have a power play for the first minute and 54 seconds. The Spartans will be attacking the goal to our right. And off the draw, the puck stays in the neutral zone. And going back to get it for North is Sam Welgoss. He'll send it across ice to Matt White. He'll send it up on the wing as White collides with Patrick Oley. And now Okulowicz brings it into the St. Joe's end of the rink, goes right out in front. Nobody challenged him. Back to the point with a shot off Goron's arm. Goes into the corner. Another big save by Goron there. Okulowicz digs the puck out of the corner, taken away by St. Joe's. He gets it back to the point to Welgos, who sends it toward the goal. It'll be kept in by North. Okulowicz trying to get it, to keep it in along the near boards. Kept in by North. Puck along the near boards. Okulowicz right out in front. He couldn't get a stick on it, and the Marauders will send that one down the length of the ice. Going back to get it for North and bringing it right back up ice is Matt White. And now it's dropped off to Brendan McDermott. Here's McDermott just inside the blue line. McDermott makes a move around one man. He'll throw it toward the goal, goes just wide, and it'll come out of the zone, taken away by St. Joe's Sam Morial. Now along the far boards, taken by Jack Neal, and Neal will wind up. He'll have it almost sticked away, but he'll get it across the blue line and send it into that near corner. 23 seconds to go on the North power play. They have not generated nearly what they'd like on the power play. Now right out in front, Goron the save. They just missed. The net was wide open and they couldn't tap it in. Golden opportunity for the Spartans. Go driving right out in front. Another save by Goron, and they'll flip the puck down the length of the ice. And Kasprowicz will save it for his defenseman. And now it's sent back behind the North net. Going back to get it is Cunningham for the Spartans. Now the Marauders on the forecheck. North winds it around the boards, kept in by St. Joe's, taken back by Cunningham. Now North cross ice pass. Here's Ryan Pazzi across the blue line. Deep, he takes a hit behind the St. Joe's net. And here's North battling hard. Sticks getting up and colliding, but no official's arms go up. And that pass is sent into the St. Joe's end of the rink, and Goron will put a glove on that one and freeze it. And we're scoreless with 14:24 to go here in the second period. So what do you think of the start, Coach?
Good start for North, but they had a power play, a couple of good chances there, and we'll see. We're back to 5-on-5, and we'll see how Joe's reacts.
Pazzi off the face-off, won by North. Now sticked away by the Marauders. Taken back by St. Joe's, and they'll send it deep into the north end of the rink and chase after it. Now in the corner to our left, the Marauders looking to get it out front. Good hustle play by both sides in the corner. Dug out by Welgos, sent up on the wing to Matt Mergler, and it's sent into the St. Joe's end of the rink, chasing after it, but not getting there is Chris Giambrone, and St. Joe's comes away with the puck. And it'll be sent into the north end of the rink, and that'll be icing. We'll have a face-off deep in the Marauders' end of the rink.
So we're back to where we're at, Stu, kind of feeling each other out. Nobody wants to make a mistake. Make sure those pucks are deep. Again, like games like this, one mistake can cost you the game. So this game, I don't see it being a shootout, Stu, unless I'm wrong. I see this being like a low-scoring 2-1, 3-2 game.
So what you're saying is the first goal is really big in a game like this. Okulowicz with a shot,
yep,
and Goron makes the save.
I think the first goal kind of we'll see how the team that gets scored on reacts to that.
So now Okulowicz will take this draw for North. And there's another shot, saved by Goron right out in front, and he hangs on.
Yep,
he stopped Cunningham that time.
Didn't see it. Goalie scrambling. He just got enough cover to get the whistle.
So another face-off deep in the Marauders' end of the rink. So North getting some pressure here, and the Marauders will make a line change. They are the home team. Okulowicz with Cunningham. And O'Donohue. Puck goes into the corner. Maranka, and we get a whistle.
Looks like we got our penalty, Stu.
Yeah, let's see what this one sounds like. It's going against St. Joe's.
Sounds like it by the crowd's reaction, Stu.
Yeah, and that'll be a penalty on Gabe Cusack for a hook. So Will North, which had a power play to start the second period, will go back on the power play. Jack Neal stays out on the ice for the Spartans along with Eric Cunningham, Hayden Blazak, and Chris Kramer. Kramer will take this draw. Goes into the near corner. And St. Joe's will, well, they tried to wind it around the boards and somehow the puck hopped over the boards and out of play. And the officials get a new puck and we'll have another face-off deep in the St. Joe's end of the rink.
Yeah, face-offs are important on power plays too. If you lose the draw, they could dump it down. You're going to lose 20 seconds on your face-off on your power play.
So Chris Kramer will take this draw for North. Oh, now they'll switch. It'll be Jack Neal. Puck along the near boards in the corner. Battle for that puck along the near boards, kept in by the Spartans. There's a shot tipped right out in front. Goron made the save, and it hops over a North stick and goes down the length of the ice. Controlled by North, and a good play by St. Joe's to kill some more time. And now the Marauders look to keep North bottled up. Now here come the Spartans. Less than a minute and a half to go on the power play. They'll chip it into the corner and chase after it. Blazek goes in after it, and St. Joe's will clear it down the length of the ice one more time. Kasparowicz out to get it, and he'll leave it there for Eric Cunningham. Cunningham ahead to McDermott. McDermott across the blue line. McDermott has it sticked away into the corner. Jack Neal chasing after it. Kept in by North. Deep in their end, less than a minute to go in the power play. Right out in front, taken away by St. Joe's, and the Marauders have a 2-on-1. They're onside. There's the shot, and the shot goes a little wide, but the Marauders keep it in, and now North comes back the other way. It's Chris Kramer.
Oh, they had a possibility for 3-on-2 there, Stu.
Now coming up on 30 seconds left on the power play, and once again the Marauders will just send it down into the north end of the rink. They'll wind it around the boards for Sam Welgoss, and now North will skate it out. Okulowicz ahead on the wing, a little too far for Maranka, and now Okulowicz now kept in by North. Here's Okulowicz right out in front. Nobody could do anything with it. Okulowicz gets it back, and here's North with a shot, and it got blocked in front. Puck is loose behind the net. Battle for it. A North player falls down. The power play is over. Kuzak comes back onto the ice. Okulowicz battling for it along the far boards. Kept in by North. And a centering pass goes right across the crease, and nobody was there. Now here comes St. Joe's. They'll chip it into the Spartans' end of the rink. O'Donohue goes back to get it. St. Joe's on the forecheck. Some good forechecking there by the Marauders. They'll wind it around the boards and keep it in. Sent toward the goal, hit a skate and went wide. That shot off the stick of Matt Covelli, and now North looks to get it out. They do. Covelli has it for the Marauders at neutral ice. They'll chip it back into the north end, but they'll bank it off the glass, and they're going to call icing on that one because North was in the midst of a line change.
Yeah, Rich Crozier looking for too many men, but I thought North kept the 5 guys on the ice there, Stu.
So no penalty there. 10:42 to play, second period. North outshot St. Joe's 9-8 in the first period. It's still scoreless. 10:42 to go here in the second period.
That shows the shots on goal, shows how even this game has been so far, Stu.
And now it's St. Joe's. They'll send it toward the goal. Goes wide. Cole Kinnear looking to keep it in at the point. And now it's St. Joe's behind the north net. They'll wind it around the boards, kept in at the blue line on the far side. There's a shot that goes high and wide, controlled by the Marauders behind the net. St. Joe's getting some pressure on here. Back to Kinnear. It hops over his stick at the blue line. He'll send it across ice to a teammate. They'll send it back up on the far wing. And that pass goes awry. And North will chip it up ahead, intended for Mergler. And he'll carry it into the Marauders zone. And Okulowicz, that's Pazzi, sends it back into the St. Joe's end. 9:52 and counting to go in a scoreless second period.
Dangerous pass there, Stu.
And there's a player knocked down. Good defensive play there by the Marauders. It goes into the near corner. The battle for it. North looks to keep it in at the point, but they do not. And that'll be offside as Daniel Smith couldn't quite keep it in. And you can hear the reaction of the St. Joe's crowd.
Yep, just snuck over the blue line, a little hop over his stick.
Just if you're a North fan, it's unfortunate. If you're a St. Joe's fan, it's a good break. So Sam Wilgas, along with Matt White and Daniel Smith out there for North, along with McDermott. And that'll go into the St. Joe's end, and McDermott chases after it. Goes behind the net. Two St. Joe's players collide. Puck along the near boards, and North keeps it in. Great effort there. And McDermott chasing after it along on the near boards. North keeps it in, sends it back behind the net. Taken away by White. He spins, tries to get away from a defender, and the whistle blows behind the net. We'll have a face-off.
Net off again, Stu.
That's only the second time tonight. Twice, not too bad. It's very convenient if you have nets that are that loose and you're very subtle and you want to stop the play. I'm not saying he did, but could happen.
It doesn't take much, Stu. It takes just a goalie moving from side to side and just getting his hip or his leg on it. They come off quite easily, Stu.
Kulowitz takes the draw. There's a shot that trickles wide, and chasing after it is Maranka. And right out in front, but here come the Marauders back the other way with speed. Long shot, sticked aside by Kasperowitz. Now along the near boards. Battle for it. In the corner to our left. And now North comes out of there. Taken back by St. Joe's. A.J. Vitanza. Big collision.
Looks like we got one. Looks like we got one on North. Looks like his hands were a little too high for the referee's liking there, Stu.
Yep, we're going to have a penalty against North. This looks like it's going to Eric Cunningham. That's the first penalty that North has taken. They're going to call that an elbowing. And with 8:32 to play, St. Joe's will go on the power play for the first time tonight. North is 0 for 2 on the power play. So Sebastian Latour will take the face-off. He wins it. Back to the point, kept in by the Marauders. The puck goes off of St. Joe's stick as North looks to get it out of there. Right now they can't. It goes behind the net. And St. Joe's still has it. They'll wind it around the boards into the near corner. A North player goes flying, and there's going to be a penalty
looks like we're
on
be even
St.
up
Joe's.
4-4 here.
So that's going to even it up. Tripping penalty coming up against St. Joe's.
Joe's kid has stick up a little too high.
And you can see the guilty party saying, no, I didn't do it. The body line, Eric knows. Oh, no, it's not going to be Nose. It's going to be Sebastian Latour. And that faceoff will go down into the Marauders' end of the ice. So we'll play a little 4-on-4 here, which should open up some ice for these two teams.
Yep, we'll see how it goes 4-on-4. We're going to get about a minute and a half out of this, Stu.
Ryan Posey did not win that draw. St. Joe's has it up on the far side, taken away by North's Chris Kramer. Now the Spartans bank it off the boards into the St. Joe's end of the rink. And now it hops over a North stick, battle for it at neutral ice. And now here come the Spartans. And they'll just send it into the rink. Daniel Smith will send it into the Joe's end of the rink. And the Marauders will carry it out. And here comes St. Joe's. The pass is a little too far for anybody, and that'll be icing. Pass was intended for Peyton DePerno. Was a little too far, and it's icing, and the faceoff will be in the St. Joe's end of the rink. Some St. Joe's fans not real happy with that last call, but I don't think anyone can complain about the officials tonight.
Not tonight. I think what they've called have been penalties. So as a coach, you can't control the referee's call. You just got to play through it.
Kulowitz off the face-off. North right out in front. Nobody could get a stick on that one. Controlled by the Spartans. Now taken away and sent into the near corner by the Marauders. They look to get it up and out. Kept in by North. And right out in front. Blocked nicely by the Marauders. It was Peyton DePerno on the block. Right out in front. And North couldn't get a stick on it. Kulowitz behind the net. Right out in front. Nobody could get another stick on it. They'll send it back behind the net. Kept in by North. The wrist shot goes high and wide by Gunnar O'Donohue. Puck kept alive by Blazak along the far boards. He's battling with Cavelli. They're still battling for it along those boards. Akulowicz comes out of there. The puck rolls off his stick. Rolls into the near corner now. And North gets a wrist shot from the point that is blocked. And here come the Marauders back the other way. That pass, turned over. Now they'll bank it out to neutral ice. And it'll go back into the North end. North on the power play for 15 seconds. Cross ice pass for North. Going right down the slot. Blazak had it knocked off his stick. Banked off the boards, up and not quite out. Kept in nicely by North. On the far side, Captain Akulowicz takes a shot that goes high and wide as he heads for the bench. Both teams at full and equal strength. McDermott has it. He's going for a score!
Nice pass.
Williamsville North. A great pass and tip in, and the Spartans take a 1-0 lead on that goal with 5:55 to go here in the second period. I think that was Brendan McDermott who made the pass, and I'm not sure who tipped it in.
Nice little guy going behind the net. He leaves a puck for the guy to trailer, goes in the back. Nice little shot. Goalie wasn't expecting it.
Well, North strikes first. They lead 1-0 with 5:55 to go here in the second period. I believe that was McDermott on the pass. Not sure if it was White or Cunningham on the goal. Well,
Matt White.
It was White. And now the puck loose at neutral ice. St. Joe's battling for it, trying to get it into the north end. I fully expect the physicality of this game to get even more physical. It's going to pick up here as we go on.
Joe's has to press a little bit.
And there's another check. Now North brings it into the zone. There's a shot saved by Garon. The rebound knocked away. Stopped that shot by Kramer. And here come the Marauders. Coming down the wing is Sebastian Latour. And now North, Mergler has it behind their net. And he collides with the Joe's player, and the helmet comes off. And let's see how they're going to call this. Are they both going to go here? Because the St. Joe's player's helmet came off. That's Sebastian Latour. And this is going to be a penalty to North. Ryan Pazzi comes to the North penalty box. And it looks like that's going to be the only penalty. So Pazzi is in the penalty box for North, and St. Joe's will go to the power play. 5:09 to go, second period. 1-0 North. Matt White, the only goal of the game so far. Beautiful goal. Brendan McDermott setting up Matt White. Goaltender Josh Garon had no chance. Let's see what the Marauders do on this power play.
So we got about 5:09 left, Stu. You know, just a big moment for Joe's last power play. They lost it in about 10 seconds by a penalty. Looks like the referee's sending somebody Joe's to the bench. I don't know if it's a neck guard or a mouthpiece situation here.
Well, Gabe Kuzak will come out and take this face-off for the Marauders. Cole Kinnear and Luke Deacon back at the point. Comes back to Deacon. Sends it into the corner. Comes back to Deacon. Now to Kinnear on the far side. And now St. Joe's takes a shot. That whistles wide. Comes along the near boards. Into the corner. Kept alive by the Marauders. Now St. Joe's with the puck right out in front. Loose puck, scramble, knocked aside by North. Great play by North to knock that one away. Great effort there. Now Deacon for St. Joe's goes behind his own net. 1:20 to go on the power play. Chris Jambrone trying to be the power play. A score! Coming down the wing and firing a shot, and St. Joe's ties it at 1 on the power play.
Yeah, good shot, a little low, blocker side, Stu. 1-1, good shot right there.
It looked so innocent after coming so close. It came down the wing, fired, and beat Kasprowitz to tie the game at 1. We're all tied at 1 with 4:21 to play here in the second period. So the power play, St. Joe's capitalizes on the power play. Now we've got a bit of a delay as something is on the ice in front of the north bench. Looks like a piece of wood from the top of the boards.
So that's a good response by Joe's after going down 1-0. You know, nice little break in. What a good shot.
Bessengal and there's another penalty coming up. They go in and they shoot. The save is made by Kasprowitz, but there's another penalty coming up, and I think this is going to North, and that's going to be a hook or a trip.
I think we may have an offsides.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah, offsides.
You're right.
Still,
you're
offsides
right.
still.
Okay. Well, thought for a minute it was another power play coming. It was not. The coach is correct. So the faceoff is outside the north blue line. We'll wait for the officials scoring on that last goal by St. Joe's. Here's a Kulowitz along the far boards. Couldn't get past the defense, and coming around with the puck is Sam Morial for St. Joe's. North looking to keep it in. The Spartans do a little bit of a pinch. They keep it in. Nice play to keep it in. Now it's chipped up and out to neutral ice, and North will just turn around and fire it back into the St. Joe's end of the rink. 3:40 to play, second period, tied at 1. Luke Deacon gets the goal for St. Joe's to tie it up on the power play. And now the Marauders look to come back the other way. One more time across the blue line. They still have it right out in front. Centering pass. Unfortunately, North is there. Look at that. The net came off.
That's off, Stu.
How about that? That's the first time at that end and the third time in the game.
Right now, Joe's kind of wanting to get the pucks low into the north zone, kind of low north asleep, and try to find that guy. That's what the winger was doing, trying to till the net came off.
Cusack wins the draw, sends it back to the blue line, hops over the stick of Cavelli.
Oh, good play by 7 there.
But Cavelli comes back, gets it again, and here comes St. Joe's, sending it into the corner. And now North will have it on the far side. Neal gets it up, but not out, and they get a break as it hops over the stick of the Joe's player and over the blue line, and North has it. And taken away by Cusack, and he'll skate it into the corner. He'll draw some attention of the Spartans as he goes into that corner and look to get it out to Cavelli. Cavelli can't quite keep it in at the blue line. Yes, he does. But North gets it back and sends it up on the wing to Jack Neal. Goes off his stick to Cavelli, and then Uli bangs it into the north end of the rink. And the Spartans will look to bring it out. Banked off the boards, intended for McDermott. Goes too far. Cavelli going back to get it. Cavelli, pass up on the wing. Taken back by North. There's a big hit along the near boards. Good clean hit, no penalty there. Welgoss goes back to get it for the Spartans as we come up on the 2-minute mark of the second period. Cavelli couldn't get a hand on that one, no icing. Puck goes down the length of the ice into the corner. North looking to get it out front. Great hustle behind the net. A lot of bodies flying, and they keep it in at the point. There's the wrist shot saved by Gorin on the shot by Welgoss from the point. And now the Marauders get it up, but not out. Chipped in by North. Oh, great effort there by Smith. And here come the Marauders as Cameron Stademeyer chipped it behind the Spartans' net. And there's a battle for that puck behind the net. Sent up on the wing, and there's a shot. And somehow it got blocked. And now North looks to break out. They chip it along the board. And here comes North, and they're offside.
No, we got a penalty behind the play.
Oh, a penalty behind the play. My, oh my, Matt Mergler going to the wrong penalty box. And that was a 3-on-1 coming for North. And what was that penalty for? And you can tell the fans of these two teams don't like it. There's a chant of dirty player for Mergler.
Yeah, it looked like he might have gave him a cross check or put him in the boards. That's unfortunate for for North, they had a 3-on-1 there, Stu.
Well, that's the way the puck bounces sometimes. Kept in by St. Joe's. Marauders on the power play. Shot is blocked by North. They get it up, but not out. And once again, it's kept in by Kinnear. And now back to Kinnear. And he has it poked away, and here comes Akulowicz. Akulowicz on a breakaway. He scores! Caleb Akulowicz, shorthanded, gives Williamsville North a 2-1 lead.
Absolutely tough play by the defenseman. Can't keep the puck in. Gets caught in his feet. Akulowicz steals a puck, makes a nice move around the goalie.
So it's 2-1 North with 46.7 seconds left in the second period and 1:36 to go on the St. Joe's power play.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker in this game, Stu. A shorthanded goal in a tie game. We'll see how Joe's reacts to this. They still have plenty of time on this power play in this period.
Well, they got 1.5 minutes left and 40 seconds to go in the second period. Now in the near corner, controlled by St. Joe's. There's another penalty on North. The player was falling down and he got hit, and I think they're going to call him for a hit from behind.
We got a cross-check here, Stu.
Hayden Blazak will join his teammate in the penalty box.
So right now we got 1:21 left in the first penalty. So they're going to have a 1:20 5-on-3 right now.
Well, all I can tell you is that player was on his way down when the penalty was called. We'll just leave it at that.
Right now, the North bench not happy. Crows are trying to sneak in a little timeout right there.
So off the face-off, puck tied up in the near corner. 25 seconds to go in the period, controlled by St. Joe's. And they'll tap it back. They'll take a shot, kicked aside by Kasperowitz. Now the Marauders get the rebound. They'll take another shot, goes across the crease and goes wide. And now they'll try to get it out front. They do. There's a penalty on St. Joe's. A tripping call. And a big break there as the Marauders will not have that two-man advantage for as long as we originally thought. Let's see what the penalty was. And they're going to let the time expire.
Yep, so we're going to have 4-on-3, Stu, when we get back in the third period. Well, for about 49 seconds.
Well, they didn't identify who the penalty is on.
I want to say it's on Joe, Stu.
No, I know it's on St. Joe's, just the player who it was. Well, we'll see what they put up on the board. And that's the end of the second period. It's Williamsville North 2, St. Joe's 1, and we'll get it all sorted out for you when we come back. You're watching boys high school hockey on Western New York Athletics.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
Being home.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
So 9 and 8 is 8-6 north. So they had 9 and 8 is 17, and 7 and 6 is 13. Whatever it is.
Yeah, well, we didn't realize they changed goalies.
Who changed goalies?
They changed goalies at the end of the second period. We didn't realize.
Wait a second. Who changed goalies?
St. Joe's.
At the end of the second period?
Wait, is that when they took that time out there?
At the end of the first period.
I didn't even see it.
Neither did we until halfway through.
So who's playing goalie? Quincy Unger?
30.
No, he was the guy who started.
And 30 months ago.
Oh, so it's Quincy Unger. Okay. Glad you told me that. You didn't see that either, did you?
No.
When did they do that?
31 started.
Well, he told me that 30 was starting.
Oh,
Then he had it wrong in the iPad.
Oh, because what he told me,
oh, that's what happened. He loaded it into the iPad.
he said that kid was starting.
He loaded it into the iPad.
Then he put it in wrong. We just went by what he had in there.
Okay.
And actually, 31 was out there.
I didn't see 31. I can't see his number. Well, now we got to look.
Yeah.
Because he told me Josh Garon was starting.
Right there.
Guy's got to put up that St. Joe's penalty at some point.
Yeah, he's got those. He knows.
Good game. Who scored that goal for St. Joe's? Deacon, number 8. Number 8? 8 from 4.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With
exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Francis, come on down, yo.
Yeah. We're going to try to get some Bills games, but Frank said we could do it, so we might get there.
You have the message we can do for you. I was on top. You know, we've done live streams ourselves, like during COVID time, we did live streams. It's not too bad. It's very, obviously, it's super higher up. Not bad. You guys got to do 10 more girls. They can find the state championship.
They won last year, didn't they?
They might be state champions.
No, they won last year, didn't they?
No, they didn't win state. They lost in semis last year. They're good.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to wnyImmediatecare.com for more information.
Stu Boyer and Rob Rozak back at the Northtown Center as we get set to start the third period. North leading St. Joe's 2-1. And Rob, what are you looking for here in this third period?
Well, Joe's going to have a 4-on-3 power play for about 48 seconds. So we'll see what they can do with that. I mean, they had a 5-on-3, unfortunate tripping penalty at the 0-second mark. So we're going to see where we go at this point. You know, it's like, again, 2-1, like I said, Stu, 2-1. This is going to be like a 2-1, 4-3 kind of game out here.
Well, apparently there's an internet issue here in the building. Okay, well, anyway, we're getting set to start the third period here, and that's why the St. Joe's penalty is not up on the scoreboard. It's coming over to the penalty box is Colin Cronin. Now they get it up on the scoreboard. So, as Coach says, it'll be 4-on-3, North leading 2-1. And Akulowitz, who has the goal that put North in the lead, sends it down behind the St. Joe's net where Garon stops it. And now the Marauders look to set up their power play. And here comes St. Joe's. Deacon, the goal scorer, goes into the near corner, carries the puck with him, tries to get it out in front, right out in front, and St. Joe's couldn't get a stick on it, and North will clear it to neutral ice. St. Joe's coming so close there, but they couldn't get a stick on it. Now they come down the wing. Deacon heading toward the net. No penalty there after a big collision. Kept in at the point by the Marauders. They'll take a shot. Steered aside. The net's wide open. Chipped up in the air.
That's off again, Stu.
The net is off, but they haven't stopped play yet as one of the North penalties expires. And now the Spartans trying to get it out. Sam Wilgoss along the far boards gets it up ahead to Mergler. He's got one man to beat. He turns, he shoots. Garon makes the save and hands it off to his defenseman, and they push it up the wing to Nose, and he carries it into the near corner. And now the puck is loose behind the North net. Taken away by Cunningham. Cunningham gets it to neutral ice where it's taken by Maranka and then taken back by Latour, and he crosses the blue line, takes it deep into the north end of the rink. 26 seconds to go on the power play for North now. And bringing it up the ice is Hayden Blazak. Here's Blazak with the puck. Tries to go behind the net. He's taken out of the play nicely. North still controls it. They'll take a shot. It goes into the corner. Blazak going after it, along with Kramer. Blazak and Kramer chasing after it, but the Marauders do a good job to get it out of there. Now we're back at full and equal strength right out in front, and Garon makes the save. He fell on that puck just as the penalty to St. Joe's expired, and the score stays at 2-1.
Yeah, good job by Garon to get back in the net. Looked like he was going to get beat. Got back to make the save.
So now the faceoff will be deep in the Marauders' end of the rink. Both teams have made line changes. Jack Neal taking this faceoff for North. Now Daniel Smith. Then there's a shot that goes right in front of the net. Puck loose, taken back by St. Joe's. Dangerous moment there for the Marauders. Now it goes back behind the net. Covelli battling with Neal for it. And St. Joe's has it. They'll bank it off the boards. Kept in nicely by Smith, who sends it toward the front of the net. We get a whistle and a hand pass. And that'll move the face-off into the north end of the rink. Every inch counts now. You had the play in the St. Joe's end of the rink. North did, and now because of the hand pass, it moves into the Spartans' end. And off the face-off, it goes into the corner. And it comes out to neutral ice. Players from both teams overskate it. White going in, passes it. There's a shot, and it goes behind Garon, but it went wide, kept in by Smith. And here's North, centering pass, the shot. And somehow Garon made the save. Puck still loose. And right out in front one more time. Smith falls, and here comes St. Joe's. He gets up. St. Joe's will send it into the far corner. Going after it is DePerno. And St. Joe's will keep it in deep in the north end of the rink. Right out in front. North doing its best to get it out of there. Smith chasing after it. And he outworks his man. Sent back into the north end where White goes to get it for the Spartans. White banks it off the boards. That'll go into the St. Joe's end of the rink. No icing there because the Marauders could have played it. And now the Marauders carry it out. And it's taken away and then taken back by St. Joe's. Sebastian Latour. Now chasing after it, Ben Hansen. Goes into the north end of the rink. Goes behind the net. A couple of players collide along the board. St. Joe's will keep it in, throw it toward the net. Bouncing puck goes into the near corner. Along the near boards. Can North get it out of its own end? They'll try, but the Marauders send it to the far side, and they'll keep it in and fire it back behind that North net one more time. North will wind it around the boards as they try to get it out. Kept in by St. Joe's. Now it comes to neutral ice, and they'll just fire it back in. Kasprowitz knocks it down, wound behind the North net where it comes to O'Donohue, and he'll send it back up on the wing, kept in by the Marauders. Bouncing puck scoots just wide of the net, kept in by the Marauders. Along the near boards, now it comes to neutral ice, banked off the boards and into the north zone where Kramer has it. Kramer off the boards to Blazak, who didn't see it. Now Okulowicz on the wing, he lost it. And St. Joe's with a break, going in on goal, and a shot and a goal. There was a penalty coming up on Colin Cronin, was hauled down, and that might have been a penalty shot, but they followed up the play and scored as the net came off one more time. And let's see, are they going to count the goal? I would imagine that they would, and the game is tied at 2. So I think that was Colin Cronin, and we're all tied at 2 with 12:16 to go in the third period.
Yeah, North got caught in a bad change there. Joe's went the other way with 2-on-0. So the goalie did the best job he could try to keep it out, but the first one, he saved the first one, but the rebound got put in.
So we're all tied at 2, 12:16 to play in the third period. Now off the face-off, North wins the draw. Cunningham spins away and sends it deep into the Marauders' end. Hops over Garon's stick into the near corner. Okulowicz in on the forecheck. And now Smith looking to keep it in. The Marauders chip it up. It goes up high in the air, hits the netting, and we'll have a face-off. Let's see where this face-off is going to be. I think it's going to be deep in the St. Joe's end of the rink.
Going to stay inside, Stu. So we got tie game, 11:58. It's been really kind of back and forth. Really, no team really kind of like pressuring the other team more than the other one. It's kind of even game. So we said 2-2, and something simple as a bad change, an odd man rush, and it's 2-2.
And here comes a long shot by St. Joe's. Wiley Pottle takes that shot and then heads into the corner. Now White for North trying to get it out of there. St. Joe's in on the forecheck in the near corner. A lot of bodies there. The puck is cleared to neutral ice. McDermott chasing after it, and it goes behind the North net where Kasprowitz leaves it for his teammates. Now in the corner, and here comes North one more time. Welgos gets it up but not out, kept in by St. Joe's. And now North will clear it to neutral ice, and St. Joe's will just backhand it into the zone. Along the near boards, battle for the puck, sent into the north end. White has it. Pass hops over the stick of a teammate, and it goes back into the north end.
One thing about Joe, Stu, they're very relentless on the forecheck. They're going to force the North defenseman into mistakes.
And North ices the puck, so they'll have a face-off deep in the north end as St. Joe's continue after that goal, putting on some pressure. And the face-off will be deep in the north end of the rink. Carson Youngbluth among those on the ice for St. Joe's. Luke Deacon back at the point. He got their first goal. And now the puck goes into the far corner. Chasing after it, Colin Coyle among those going after it. Comes to Hayden Blazak. And now it's St. Joe's with the puck, and they'll clear it deep into the north end of the rink. Kasprowitz will stop it. And his defenseman will wind it around the boards. It'll be taken away by Akulowicz. Here's Akulowicz with the puck. He makes a move, can't get around that last defenseman, and North cannot keep it in at the point. Now here's North, and they turn it over, and going back the other way is Youngbluth. And he's ridden off the play. Nicely done by Colin Coyle. They score! Somehow that puck came out in front, and St. Joe's put it in to take a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, good forecheck there, Stu. Turnover. Goalie doesn't know where the puck is. It comes on the opposite side, 3-2. Joe's has all the momentum in this game.
So North turns the puck over deep in their own end, and they pay for it. And you know, funny thing about hockey, looked like they were going to have a good scoring chance at the other end when Akulowicz came down, and the next thing you know, the puck is in the north end and in the back of the net. And we'll see how they score that one, who got that one. And here comes North back the other way. And they're going to call that offside.
Offsides.
And now it's done and over with. And North trying to put the forecheck on. 9:46 to play in the third period. And here comes St. Joe's one more time. Sam Moriel. And he'll send it along the near boards. Collision along the near boards. Kept in by St. Joe's one more time. And sent right out in front. Knocked away by the defense. Back to the point. High shot goes wide. Kasparitz might have gotten a glove on that one. Gunnar O'Donohue tries to get it up and out. And here comes North 3-on-2. Coming back the other way. It's Chris Jambrone. He'll send it into the corner. As it looks like North wants to make a line change. Deep in the Marauders' end of the rink. There's a piece of tape outside the St. Joe's blue line. Gunnar O'Donohue comes into the zone. Sends it back behind the net. Kept out in front by North. Wound around the boards, goes back behind the net, and will North be able to keep it in? Mike White will send it back behind the net. Going after it is Jack Neal, but St. Joe's will get it up and out. And here come the Marauders. Eric Nose, and Nose goes to the corner. He'll send it on goal, and Kasparitz will fall on that one as the whistle blows. And we got a little bit of a dust up in the corner to our right. No penalties called that we can see. But the St. Joe's players egging on the crowd, that we can see. 8:37 to play, third period. St. Joe's 3, Williamsville North 2.
Okay, Joe's right now is just keeping it simple, getting pucks it deep, trying to crash the net, trying to crowd the net. You know, force every time a North defenseman's got the puck, they're laying the body on him. So it's kind of just wearing down the North defense.
Donnelly takes that face off. Puck still in the north end, deep in the north end as North looks to get it out of there. And they do. But now it's sent back in, and going back to get it is O'Donohue behind his own net. Gunnar O'Donohue looking to get this North offense started from behind his own net. And it comes to McDermott. He sends it up on the wing to Blazak, and Blazak carries it into the Marauders' end. Chips it into the corner and chases after it. Now in the corner, North looks to keep it in. They can't. Can they do it? No. Stood up at the blue line, and here come the Marauders one more time. And now the North defense comes back and gets the puck. They'll get it up and out. They'll clear it to neutral ice, and now they'll chase after it. Sent into the north end. And St. Joe's will work to keep it in, taken away by Cusack. But now here come the Spartans back the other way. It's poked away from McDermott, and there's a shot that goes high and wide. Wiley Pottle took the shot. It was blocked and went out of play. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third period. St. Joe's leading 3-2. North scored first. They led 1-0. St. Joe's tied it at 1. North went up 2-1. And St. Joe's has the last 2 goals.
Right now the ice is tilted towards the north end as Joe's just keeping it simple.
And here comes North. Pass up on the wing for Cunningham. Cunningham sends it toward the goal. Garon gloves it and hangs on to it. A high shot that was going to go well wide, but there'll be a face-off deep in the Marauders' end of the rink. And we got one of the North players feeling some kind of pain as Dominic Maranka is headed to the North bench. kind of doubled over there. Something happened to him, and he takes himself off the ice. Now off the face-off, goes behind the net. Okulowicz chasing after it, and North will not be able to keep it in. And now it's taken away. It's a breakaway. Okulowicz, he shoots. What a save by Goran. They can't put the rebound past him. And St. Joe's will clear the puck the length of the ice, and that'll be icing. A golden opportunity for Caleb Okulowicz. But Josh Goran stood strong and made the save.
Yeah, good save by the goalie right there. You know, semi-breakaway. The forward got him moving, but the goalie stay with it.
So another face-off deep in the Marauders' end. And North, off the draw, will send it into the corner. Is wound around the boards on the far side. Taken by the Marauders. Chipped up to neutral ice, and St. Joe's will fire it deep into the north end of the rink. It'll go into the near corner where they will battle for it. Battle along the near boards now. Now that clock becoming a much bigger factor as with each second it gets a little tougher. Gunnar O'Donoghue along the far boards, sends it behind his own net, goes off the stick of a North player, comes along the near boards. North trying to get it out. They do. And now it's back in the Marauders' end. They'll clear it to neutral ice. That'll go down into the north end. Blazak goes back to get it for North. Hayden Blazak. Pass up ahead to Jack Neal. He'll spin and send it back. And it comes to Brennan McDermott. And he'll send it into the St. Joe's end. But unfortunately for him and the Spartans, he'll be called for icing.
Yeah, no touch there, Stu.
So a tough break there for the Spartans. They'll have a face-off deep in their own end one more time. 6:01 to play in the third period. St. Joe's with its first lead of the night, leading 3-2. Anderson Cornwell out there for this face-off, along with Sam Moriel. Now off the face-off. Into the corner it goes. Along the near boards. And now North brings it out. Cunningham. Down the wing, Cunningham sends it behind the net. Chasing after it is Neal. Taken away by St. Joe. Smith keeps it in at the point for North. And Smith doing some forechecking and digging along the near boards. They get it back, and McDermott takes a shot, and Garon reaches up with the glove and grabs that one. And there'll be a face-off deep in the St. Joe's end as North got a little bit of pressure there. We'll keep an eye on number 19 for North, Dominic Marenko, to see if he's able to return to the ice. He took himself off. He was at the end of the bench, and I think he's still there. He was obviously in some kind of discomfort. So off the face-off, Cunningham will take it for North. Kept alive, back to the point. Shot blocked by a St. Joe's player's skate. They'll take another shot. That one is also blocked, kept into the corner by the Spartans. And now St. Joe's comes out of there with the puck. It's Eric Nose. And on the far side, St. Joe's has it. And now they'll clear it into the zone, and Okulowicz going after it hard along the boards, kept alive by St. Joe's. They'll get it up to neutral ice, but Blazak is there for North. And now North up on the wing on the far sides. Here comes Okulowicz one more time. Okulowicz checked from behind, almost knocked off his skates, wound around the boards, and it comes right out in front, taken back by St. Joe's. Stick checked away by Blazek, but St. Joe's still has it, driving toward the net. And they almost scored, but somehow Kaporsik made the save. Coming back the other way, Okulowicz. And he just turns it over. He was trying to clear it, but unfortunately for him, he sent it right to a Marauders player. Kasprowitz leaves it for his defenseman. And skating along for Welgos for North. And it's taken away in the Marauders' end of the rink. Chipped off the boards. And a big hit there by Welgos. And St. Joe's with a shot. Great kick save by Kasprowitz. Puck loose in the corner. St. Joe's tries to send it out front. North flips it out to neutral ice. And here come the Spartans. One more time. Hansen for North. Sends it deep into the Marauders' end and chases after it. Less than 4 minutes to play in regulation. Goes behind the net. St. Joe's with the puck. Big hit by North in the corner. They'll clear it up to neutral ice, and back to get it is Gunnar O'Donoghue. O'Donohue makes a move around his man and starts up ice. He turns the puck over. St. Joe's takes it away, and they'll just carry it into the north end. And they got a man going to the net with a shot and a save by Kasprowitz. Big save right there to keep it at 3-2.
Yeah, I think North's got to start taking some chances too. There's about three and a half minutes. Nothing crazy, but maybe kind of try to send two forwards in to get the puck.
Face off deep in the north end of the rink. And the draw kept in by St. Joe's, now taken away by North. And here comes White. And White. And the puck is chipped between the sticks of a couple of players and goes into the benches, so we'll get a face-off. And we'll see if it's inside the blue line or outside the blue line.
It's going to go deep inside.
Going to go deep in the Marauders' end. A little bit of a break there for North. The Spartans looking to tie this one up. Matt White heads over toward the bench. Got some instruction from Coach Rosen. One of the things that Coach Crozier told me before this game was a big key for St. Joe's was to be disciplined, stay out of the penalty box, and play their game. Don't play to the crowd is what he said. So far they've done a pretty good job of that. And now we'll get a face-off deep in the St. Joe's end. Matt White will take it for North. And off the face-off, puck goes into the corner behind the Joe's net. White doing some forechecking in the corner, looking to get some help from his teammates, taken away by St. Joe's. And they'll bring it up to neutral ice where it's poke-checked away. And North, a little, they got lucky that there's a diving play by the North player to try to get the puck out, but he couldn't get it out. And now here's St. Joe's with a forecheck, a whistle, and the puck must have gone out of bounds again, out of play again.
Joe's just going to try to grind them out. They just want to get that puck as deep in the north end as they can and make sure they have a high guy, their high forward in the slot to not allow North any odd man rushes.
Eric Nose on the face-off for St. Joe's. North gets it up and out, and no icing there. Garon will leave it for his defenseman. Coming in after it, Maranka's back on the ice for North. Smith works to keep it in, but he can't do it, and here comes St. Joe's the other way. They'll clear it into the north end. Centering pass right out in front. Nobody there for St. Joe's. Now they'll take a shot. It's blocked. And the Marauders keep it in one more time as the Spartans were unable to clear it. They'll send it toward the goal. Kasprowitz makes the save, kick to the corner, and finally chipped to neutral ice by North. St. Joe's will send it back in. And going back to get it is Gunnar O'Donohue, with St. Joe's doing some forechecking, and turnover, a shot high and wide by St. Joe's. And they send it right out in front. That was almost the hockey game right there. Would have been a 2-goal lead, tough to overcome. Now here comes North, less than 2 minutes to play. Akulowicz lost it, and North, good battle along the near boards. And it goes back to the north end. Minute and 38 to play. We'll see if and when Coach Rosen tries to get his goalie out of there. Now back to get it for St. Joe's. It's A.J. Vitanza, and he'll send it off the boards. And that went out of play apparently because we get a whistle.
Yeah, Joe's bench is open. So we got a minute 25 left. Face-off is going to be in the neutral zone. North's going to call timeout right now.
All right, well, Will North is taking a timeout. We'll take a timeout too. 1:25 to play. St. Joe's 3, Williamsville North 2. You're watching boys high school hockey on Western New York Athletics.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
The whistle blows, and we'll get set for the final minute and 25 seconds. We'll see when Matt Kasprowitz heads to the north bench The Spartans trail this one 3-2. And the draw will be, see if that's going to be outside the blue line, or is that going to be in the Joe's end of the rink?
Nope, going to be outside right in front of the Joe's bench.
All right, so that's where the face-off will be. Jack Neal will take this face-off along with Eric Nose for St. Joe's. Off the face-off, sent into the Marauders' end, chipped up, but not into the Marauders' end, controlled by North. And they're offside going into the zone. Jack Neal called on the offside with 1:16 to play.
Almost got to, you don't want to give up possession, Stu, but you almost got to get it deep in the zone and send two guys at the puck so you can get your goalie out of that net. Like right now, you don't want to pull the goalie because it'd be an easy opportunity for Joseph to put it down the other end. So right now, this puck's got to go deep.
So North sends it in deep, and there goes the goaltender to the bench as North looks for that extra attacker. Kept in with a shot, saved by Goron. Somehow he got a glove on that one, and St. Joe's needs to be careful there. They almost took a penalty as someone got a stick up on Jack Neal. 1:02 to play, face-off coming up deep in the Marauders' end of the ice. Been a great game.
So here, the North center's got to draw it back to the point.
So Okulowicz will take this draw. Ideally, he'd like to get it to Marenko, I would think. Off the face-off, loose puck right out in front. White comes away with it, kept in by Marenko, around the boards, behind the net. Pinned behind the boards is White. Puck still loose in the near corner. And the penalty coming up against North. That's got to be a boarding call or a high stick or something, or elbowing. And I would imagine that would infuriate Coach Rosen. And that is unfortunate for North. Jack Neal will head to the penalty box. And now the goaltender will go back into the goal. Matt Kasparitz goes back into the North goal, and making things even worse, the faceoff will be deep in the North end. 46.4 seconds left. And Joes will try to kill the clock. Latour is on the ice for the faceoff, spins away from a check. It's cleared the length of the ice. Goron has it for St. Joe's. Less than 40 seconds to play. And here's North putting on the pressure. They steal it. Can they keep it in? They do. And that could have been a penalty, but it wasn't. And then North will still try to keep it in. And they do somehow. They'll get it out in front. Goes around the boards on the far side. Less than 20 seconds to play. Guys being tackled now. And the puck is still loose behind the St. Joe's net. North would like to get it out front. Final 10 seconds. Still battling for it. Battle for it. Can North dig it out of there? Get it out to Okulowicz. The one-timer. A stick breaks. It goes in front of the net. And the buzzer sounds to end the hockey game. And St. Joe's wins this one 3-2. They come over and salute their fans. Well, that was a great hockey game. And Joe's wins it 3-2. Now what could St. Joe's Sebastian Latour be complaining about to the official? I can't imagine. Maybe they're calling a penalty at the 20-minute mark or the 17-minute mark.
Could be, Stu, but Joe's did a great job of just riding that game out, getting pucks deep, not letting North get odd man rushes. I think the depth of Joe's night wore down North in this third period.
Well, I'll also say that Josh Goron was a little bit better than Matt Kasprowitz. Goron, if you go back early in the first period, made about 3 huge stops to prevent North from getting on the board early.
That he did. He made 2 big stops, if I remember correctly. So credit to Joe's. They were the better team tonight. But again, evenly matched game, both these teams, as these games always are, it's always a competitive game between these two teams.
Well, I think I'm gonna try and look at their schedules and see. Do they play again this season? If I can find.
They do not. They only play each other once this year.
Okay, well that's really unfortunate. That was a great hockey game. St. Joe's wins it 3-2. You see the handshakes. We want to thank everybody for joining us on this Fedmas Day, our 3 hockey games. 1 girls game that was kind of a rout. We want to thank John Karuba for doing the play-by-play of the first 2 games. We want to thank Russ Battaglia for shooting them all and Francis Beck for producing them. We want to thank Coach Rob Rozak for his color commentary on the last 2 games. So once again, the final score, St. Joe's 3, Williamsville North. Thank you for watching. My name is Stu Boyer. Have a good night, everybody.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make